Fellowship Pellissippi family, Brad here, and I'm excited to share news today about our return to in-person worship gatherings. But before I get to those details, let me remind us of how we're introduced to Jesus in the New Testament. When you read Matthew, Jesus is introduced to us as Emmanuel, meaning God with us, that Jesus came to be present with and close to mankind. The writer John says this, that the Word, meaning Jesus, became flesh and dwelt among us. The most literal rendering of that is to mean that God moved into the neighborhood to be near people. Listen, for the last several weeks, this has been challenging on many fronts, not so much because we couldn't meet in a certain place, but because we couldn't gather with a certain people, the church. And listen, the steps we've taken since March 15th have been necessary for the good of our neighbor, for the health of our community, and for our Christian witness. But I am so excited to gather in person. We're going to do so responsibly, but we're going to do so faithfully and in celebration of all that God is doing and wants to do in this next season as a church. So here's the skinny. You can find the complete details for this plan on our website, on our streaming platform, and also any of our social media outlets. Beginning June 7th, we're going to offer 3 worship opportunities for you. The first option is an in-person worship gathering at the Center. Now, the Center, for those of you who don't know, is our office and ministry complex in Hardin Valley. The address and directions are available on the website and in the plan. If you're familiar with the Hardin Valley area, it's just down past the Food City. But we are going to host tailgate-style outdoor worship if the weather cooperates in the month of June. Now, here's where we're going to need your help. We'll need you to pre-register. Our services will have a gathering limit of 50 folks to both accommodate the parking next door at the Hardin Valley Church of Christ, who have been so generous to lend us some parking spaces at our center and what we can house. Our hope is that everyone will be able to have an opportunity to worship in person if they so do so at least once in June, if not multiple times, either through more seats being available or us offering multiple worship gatherings. So, all the details about option 1, which is an in-person worship gathering, again, on the website. But there's 2 other options. When you're not able to worship in person at the center with us, but you still want to worship with people, we're going to encourage those who are able and healthy to gather together as watch parties. Maybe your life group, maybe a group of friends and family members. You come together on Sunday morning and watch the worship stream live. All of you together. Engage the sermon, discuss the sermon, enjoy fellowship with each other. And we've put some recommendations together for how you can do that responsibly. We encourage our small groups to do that together as a way to both be in community with one another, but also discipling one another in this time. And then for those of you who might be high risk, who have either because of age or because of the immune system, we're still going to provide online worship streaming on Sunday for the foreseeable future. And you can do that from home as well. So 3 options. In person, we're going to need you to register. All the details are available in this post and on our website. Watch parties together beginning June 7th and also in home. On May 31st, we'll be worshiping online. We'll have a group of people helping us essentially do a test run and get everything in place. So be praying for that. But we can't wait to come together on June 7th in person, whether at the center or in a watch party, or even if you're watching at home. I love you, church. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. God bless, and I'll see you soon.